with Florida Trailblazer, 21st Century Expeditionist, and Oakley to do a little boat trip. They know a couple of Indian mountains and stuff out there that's only accessible by boat, and they wanted me to meet up with them and take them out there. So that's what we're doing. Way out here, man. It's a couple hour drive. I've been on the road since 5:30 this morning, and traffic's been pretty good, so you know, no complaints here. So yeah, I'm on my way to the boat ramp now. I'm almost there, so pretty soon we'll have this thing in the water and we'll get going. All right. Well, I made it to the boat ramp. Just waiting for the other party members to show up. I came across the other side of the river to stay out of the way of the other boaters that want to load their boats and any kind of traffic that's going to go back and forth. But as soon as they arrive, I'll go and pick them up, and then we'll head on down river and figure out what we're going to do. So, some nice calm birds over here in the trees and stuff. So, a beautiful morning. Going to be clear skies. Supposed to be in the 80s today. So I don't think we're gonna have any issues at all. Motor's running fine. It's I'm sitting in about 8.5 feet of water here, and it should be groovy. All right. Well, I figure while I wait, might as well throw in a line. And the fish are jumping. Fish finder's got tons of fish on there, so we'll see. Florida Trailblazer showed up. We're just waiting on 21st Century Expeditionist, and we'll shove off.
Ready for a great day on the boats?
I hope so. There's a lot of people out here, yeah. So I'm glad I got here early. Excited?
Oh yeah, I'm really excited. Yeah. I'm excited, yeah. So just watching some people pull in here. A lot of jet skis.
Yeah, a lot of jet skis.
And some big boats. You have boats of all sizes out here.
Yeah, monster boats. It's really funny watching all these guys out here because they get all mad at each other and stuff.
Yeah, everybody's trying to get into the same spot right here.
Yeah, you only have the two slips right here, and that's it. It's like, and they're waiting in line. They're going around the corner.
Some throwdowns happening out here. You
know? Oh man, I hope not. The camera will be rolling if that happens. That's for sure.
We're out here to have a peaceful, good time, and you know, people getting upset, and frustrated. But
that's the one thing about. I'm excited about doing that full-time hustle, the self hustle I was talking about in an earlier video. Is that I get the weekdays off, man, and I can get out here and it's so nice and quiet.
Yeah, less people out in these areas.
Yeah, it gets really crowded. The fishing starts to suck. 21st just hit me up and he said he's here, so he's going to be walking down the boat ramp any minute. All right. There we go. All right, 21st is here. I got Florida Trailblazer, and we're finally on the water. Get away from that boat ramp. It was craziness over there. Those people are out of their minds. They get all mad at each other and stuff. It's hilarious. All right, we're gonna see what we can get into. So the guys are really excited. While tooting along the river here, I saw the telltale signs of what looked to be like a midden, and so I decided to go ahead and slow it down a little bit and bring the boat up to shore. As soon as they saw it, they knew what it was, and now they're excited. They're finding all kinds of artifacts and stuff. So So I'm happy to be able to get them out here so they can take a look at this spot. This is only accessible by boat, so these guys are really happy. You can see the big smiles on their faces and stuff. It's cool. What'd you think, my man?
This is incredible. Piece of history here out in the water. This entire area is a mound, it appears. And you can see a lot of pottery fragments and shells along the shoreline. And a lot of it gets washed back into the river here.
Especially with all this boat traffic. We've probably seen 100 boats today. Jet skis, speed boats, big boats, cabin cruisers, all kinds of stuff. And they just wash up on shore here, and all those shards and everything just wash back into the river. Oh look, I found a piece of check stamp here. The guys have been looking for some of these textured pieces of pottery. They the problem is that this mound gets a lot of erosion, and it washes away the textures with the shells and everything going over top of them. It basically rubs it smooth. Somebody just slowed down to scope out my boat, and I came out from behind this oak tree right here, and oh, there's somebody over there, and then they took off. And I'm like, this is why I don't like leaving my boat for very long, especially in places like this. Just, you never know who you're gonna run into out here. You just gotta be careful. But the guys are finishing up over here. They're doing their last bits of exploration, taking some pictures, doing their thing, and then we're gonna shove off and go find those other mounds. All right. Wow. Now you know why I like coming out here on the weekdays. This is ridiculous. Bad thing is though, it's like St. Patty's Day in a couple days, so a lot of people are going to start getting tanked up a little bit, so we got to be real careful out here, because despite all the warnings and don't drinks and drives and all this other stuff, they still do it, and it's really hard to enforce on the river. But at the same time, it's up to me to make sure that I keep a keen eye out, because I got passengers this time, and their safety is paramount. So I'm just gonna steer clear of all those dudes, or at least try to. Some of them get a little aggressive and like whiz past you and throw a wake in your face. That's happened to me a couple times, and that's not cool. But whatever, I'm having a good time. We'll just try our best to make sure we stay safe. That's all. My top speed. I can't go any faster than this.
Let's crank it up a little bit.
I wouldn't mind doing like a 30.
Absolutely beautiful out here. Incredible.
Pretty close to our first destination. The first place that we did stop was like a side quest.
Yeah.
That was kind of accidental, which was really cool, but this was our main intention, is to get to this island right here. So we're looking for some little telltale signs of a good landing spot, and then we'll see what we can get into. Well, we made it to the spot, and the guys are going to go in and explore more of it. I'm going to hang out a little closer to the boat, so we'll let them go in there and I'll do some fishing. But all right, it's nice in here. I like this. You said you found something?
Good job, Jeremy. You just earned yourself a raise.
You're like 20 feet up. I like this. It's like really cool rolling mounds. You don't get a whole lot of that in Central Florida. It's just like these incredible built-up mounds from thousands of years of constantly feeding on shellfish and things like that. So, with that being said, this is kind of far inland, so the water really comes up high at certain times of year, or it was much higher, you know, 1,000, 2,000 years ago. So, oh, it just keeps going down. Some sharks here. Sharks here. This is bigger than the one we went to at the preserve. All right, dudes, I'm gonna head back to the boat. Take your time, explore all you want, and I'll wait for you there. No worries.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't want to leave the boat for too long, but I get addicted to the exploration, and then I don't know when to stop. I've mentioned that before in the past, that I just don't know when to quit. Well, made it back to the boat. Everything's intact, everything is here, it's all good. Just wanted to get back and protect my assets, you know. But those guys, they're happier than pigs in slop. So I'm just gonna let them explore and have a good time and enjoy themselves, because that's the whole idea about coming out here, is to get those guys into other areas that they normally can't get to. So they're really, really happy. It's nice to see those great big smiles and the excitement. And that's what makes it, you know, special for me. So I'm gonna relax here, have something to eat, and wait for them to come back, and we'll shove off and go to another area. They have a couple of little areas that they want to explore, so I'm gonna be more than happy to oblige. All right. That's pretty cool. It looks like a lot of fun. Years ago, I'd seen an airplane like that fly over canal between, was it South Lake and Fox Lake in Titusville, and he was just above the water, and it was really close. You could see the grin on the girl's face in the passenger seat. I was with a good buddy of mine named Brian at the time. Anyways, yeah, just had myself some delicious lunch, some manatee swimming by. This is really, really nice. Fish on, look at that. Look at that. Woo! Come here, man. Come on now. All right. See? Woo! I'm using them big old black bitters again. Get on down there and get you some. The airplanes are flying over too. There we go. Look at that. All right. Yeah, and he's still good. All right, buddy. We'll put you back in the water. All right. Oh, here they come now.
Ain't gonna work.
What up, boyos?
Hey, we made it back. It was incredible.
Yeah.
And we went really far back in.
All right, cool. Let's see what else we can get into. All right, so we're back out on the water, heading to the next location. So what'd you guys think of that area back there?
Incredible.
Yeah?
Beautiful, remote, off the beaten path, place of history. Incredible.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys had big grins on your face when you came around the corner. Them boys up there in it for the long haul. Just relax and enjoy the ride, man, because it's gonna be a while. These are big lakes. Cool. Got these guys to another mound. They're happy. That's what it's all about. I'm gonna get out and check out some artifacts myself, see what we can get into. All right. Oh, cool. All right, check this out. That there, it's like a horse tooth, but it could be a camel tooth. Not exactly sure. I'm gonna ask the experts. Check it out, dude.
Incredible. Look at the ridges on there, the textures.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like the one me and 21st Century Expeditionist found a couple months ago.
These here are more modern. Could be, you know, a plate or bowl from like the Spanish galleons or something, I don't know. But I don't have any idea how old they are, but it's, you know, it's porcelain, fire glazed. You know, this is a different type of shard than what the Native Americans were doing. So this is a lot more durable than the soft clay ones. And they, of course, they have that nice glossy sheen to them. But you can see those micro cracks in there. It looks really cool. Anyway, we'll leave that there. Let's see if we can find anything else. What's this? That's weird. What's that? Hey guys, come here, check this out.
Very interesting. Let's go take a look. Part of the bottom of a pot, Indian Native American pot. Pretty thick, the bottom. Yeah, it more than likely is. You can see the rim on the bottom. It's had some kind of texture on it.
That texture right there had been baked into that pot. But this line right here is so irregular that it has to be handmade.
I would say it is Native American. I mean, it's right here on an Indian mound, and there's tons of potsherds around. Mm-hmm. That's an awesome discovery there.
Yeah, it's just laying right here. Just laying right out in the open. I was like, that's interesting. So yeah.
And that's the best I've ever seen.
It's thick too. It's almost what is it, 3/4 of an inch thick?
Probably.
It's crazy to think this mound is thousands of years old, and most of the people that run up and down this river don't even know that this mound is what it is. And you can see shards everywhere just by looking, and the water comes splashing up and it just keeps eating away at the mound, and there's no real controlling it, so it's going to eventually erode into nothing if this keeps up with rising sea levels, and the river's going to keep getting deeper and deeper as the years go by, and eventually this mound will be gone. But we're standing literally on thousands and thousands of years of Native American history. It's a fantastic thought if you think about it. Just heartbreaking that it gets abused the way it does. Man, what a fantastic day, guys.
Incredible.
Thanks for showing all those mounds to me. That was a really cool trip.
Thanks for having us along on the Witch. It's great being on the boat.
Yeah, this is a great boat, man.
Able to get into some areas that normally we couldn't get into, and seeing some amazing history and scenery.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we had history ranging from the ancient archaeological period to the more recent archaeological time period, so it was a fantastic day. With the tooth from either a camel, a llama, or a horse, and then the pottery fragment.
Yeah, those fragments were pretty awesome. That big one was, I've never seen anything like that. I mean, it seemed like
back at least 350 or so years, maybe 500, or even earlier than that, depending on the last time the Indians lived in this vicinity, which likely was probably Ayas or Mayaca Indians in this area.
we're almost to the boat ramp, so we're gonna call it quits, and I appreciate you guys very much, and like always, take care.